What's up, guys? It's me, Crashy, and I am playing some Cyborg on some Gotham Heights. I wanted to play a little bit of a casual game. I don't know. I just feel like, just like hanging out and chilling. I don't feel like trying super duper hard by myself. I'm playing solo, so you know, I'm buying some pots. I have just the regular Cyborg page because I have primarily jungle pages. So I don't know. I need to make an overlay for this map, and I just keep forgetting. You know what? While I'm here, I'll go ahead and take a screenshot so I have the UI captured, and I can go ahead and design myself an overlay for this map. It won't be that hard. I might actually just,
for now.
Yeah, all I have to do is make one for this bottom left side over here because they actually changed that with the last patch. So I don't know, today I just kind of want to talk about 3-lane meta and Gotham divided meta, and currently what I think about the jungle and the map in general. I'm going to try to do like topic discussions about the game every single time I make a video. And so that way I'm either being progressive and, you know, helping you guys learn a little bit about the game, or at very least we're just having something to discuss. So these games don't usually take that long, and like I said, I want to talk about meta. And currently, you have to understand that the meta is formed by a lot of things. The meta is formed by the champions that are currently strong at the current patch. It's also formed by the map layout. It's formed by strength of items. It's formed by lots of different things. So the meta right now, currently, it kind of revolves around Marksman, as the Marksman meta is like extremely strong, and they just so happen to do the majority of the damage. Wow, I am kind of getting shit on here. These guys are not doing so hot. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. So Marksman and their current strength is just such a thing that, like, the early advantage on the map from getting turrets is so nice to just take advantage of and kind of lead that into like the rest of the game. So right now what you're going to see a lot of teams are just a lot of the best strategy to do in Gotham Divided, and I'm playing Gotham Heights, but I'm talking about Gotham Divided, is going to be to take at least 1 or 2 marksmen and just have these lanes that are able to push. So the majority of the solo lane champions that you're going to see in play will probably be like your Jokers, your Catwoman Prime, and then like any 3 of the marksmen that are out currently. And the reason for that is because they just get so much additional farm and experience from the solo lane. And so it's just better for them to get a solo lane since they can dominate it so well, and actually, I don't know, like put that into play. So it's like, I don't know, it's just an easy strategy to be able to, wow, that's frustrating. No, I kind of want to kill her. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that, so we'll kill the cat instead. And then, okay, so it just makes more sense to leave like a Cyborg or like a Gas Bat top solo or mid solo to get them that extra farm and EXP that they're going to get if they, you know, if they go solo as opposed to sharing it with a lane partner. Now, as far as bottom lane goes, you're probably going to see a lot of Mecha Wonder Woman's bottom lane. The main reason being that solo, she's good. But I think she thrives better with someone to help her progress into late game. She's not quite as strong as I would say Gas Bat or Cyborg solo, like just from the start. So I think they actually have a little bit better start than she does, which is like kind of a reason why I think she would go with a support or a lane partner more, like someone like a Joker or an actual support a little more. Oh god, what am I doing here? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm just getting pooped on. Okay, so I'm dead. So you'll see her with lane partners a little bit more in bottom lane. Ivy, Zatanna, any variation of like a support. Somebody that at the moment can fill that support role. Now for supports in this game, really there's like a few actual supports, and then there's people that fit well in support roles. Honestly, support is just a loose term on this game. There hasn't been a really strong defined meta for support, and I think that's kind of like, I think that will eventually change as more champions come out and as we get updates on the map or whatever kind of changes we get in the future. So support meta is kind of just lane buddy, someone that helps you win your lane early on. So with the marksman meta that's kind of been like going on, it's just really, like I said, it's really advantageous of you to take advantage early. So going into like a solo lane as like say Cyborg or somebody, you just kind of want to push your lane enemy out, because when you make them die at like level 1 or you push them back at level 1, the lanes on this map are just so large that you really have the time to get like level 3 yourself, and then whenever they come back into lane, you're just already so much more ahead of them, and then you can bully them for the rest of the game, and they're going to be relying on jungle plays and other lanes to kind of keep them in the game. So it makes a lot of sense to start off with some heavy items. Obviously, if you're laning, you're going to be wanting to use some form of a recycling mod. It just makes sense to help you last hit. You want to keep your gold up while you're managing how you push your enemies out of lane and the damage that you're doing in the lane. So I definitely would say that getting a nil weapon, nil ring, no cloak with recycling is pretty good. So don't pass those up if you're a laner. I'm currently not using one because I don't have a laning page. I just use 3 jungle pages, and we'll be seeing more jungle pages come out later on, as I am getting shit on. My teammates are not peeling for me whatsoever. Okay, so I'm gonna run until she hits me with a whip. There it is. Perfect. Beautiful. Glad they could kill Wonder Woman Prime before helping their teammate. That was pretty shit. So, where are we at? We're talking about lane. So yeah, definitely in lane you want to be able to take those recycling mods. You want to be able to get your last hits and farm in and do all that fun shit. So mid laners, I see a lot of jokers. Another good thing, or another, I want to say popular thing, but it's really only being done by like 1 or 2 people, is Flash mid. And if you guys don't know, Flash has a really, like, he has a difficult time laning. He runs out of mana, and he just, I don't know, it's just his thing. He has a difficult time laning, and but with Flash, he's got the best late game in the game. Next to, I mean, is Mecha, so he literally just has the best late game in the game. I mean, there's pretty much no arguing that. I mean, there's just not much anybody can do to a late game Flash, and that's why he can be so dangerous. So, but it does take him a little bit to get going because he doesn't really have a great way to farm in lane. He can take poke from range, and just overall, he I don't know. He's got to buy items to help his mana, and I don't know, it's rough for Flash, but Flash is a damn good late game champion. So Flash mids, Jokers mids, I haven't really seen that many Green Lanterns mids, but they technically could fill that role as well. You usually see the power champions going mid. I definitely think we're going to see some Star Sapphires mid once she comes out, as she looks like she's actually going to have a higher skill cap than most. You're going to have to be able to put your Predator, you're going to need to be able to use your skills to position your Predator at the right time for right situations, and I think that's going to be really cool to see her play, because she reminds me a lot of like Orianna from League of Legends, and I know it's not the same at all. You really don't have to manage her her Predator as much as like an Orianna ball, but it kind of has that same concept. There's a lot of micro there, so I don't know. She looks exciting. This mecha is getting pooped on. Wow, sure. That shield. Okay, let's do this again, Catwoman, because you're a bitch. And I don't like fighting you. Sure. Sure. These guys just like want to kill the cyborg. Like, just kill cyborg is the strat here. Oh man. Oh man. I am not really that safe here. I think I've got it. Oh my god, I stutter stepped and missed a shot. Okay. Time for me to go. I'm relentless though, so I'm doing good. Okay, let's finish that. Oh man, I'm gonna wait for this. Get my death strokes. Okay. So, yeah, I definitely think we're gonna start to see that power AP meta start to form more in mid. And I've already thought this before. As I think the game progresses with more champions that are just better at doing the role that they fit into, I think we're gonna see more of like a traditional 3-lane meta come out. And by what I mean traditional is I mean like your tankier bruiser people up top, and unless they're just exquisite assassins or people that can lane top, I think we're going to see more melee top, and then more power mid, and then see more traditional bottom lanes with like 80 carry supports. And the only reason I think that is because I eventually think that the way marksmen do damage and how fast they do damage and how they do damage early is going to get toned down, or we might just see an increase in the durability of towers and dampeners, because right now currently the towers and the dampeners are amazingly easy to just basically get rid of. Like they're just, I mean, they're pretty ridiculous. Like for example, if you have a dampener, you take it down and it's shooting out, you're getting super creeps in your wave now. If the super creep wave that currently came out because the last dampener was down and that dampener comes up, that one solo creep wave, that super creep wave, can actually knock that dampener down. So if it's ignored, it can knock it down. And if you're a laner, yeah, you can kill those minions and save your dampener, but it's already going to take damage. So it's just, the dampeners, in my opinion, are extremely, extremely weak. I think the turrets are weak as well, but I don't think it's quite the same. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that was interesting. So, I don't know. I think, oh my god, this Flash. She's that guy. Oh my god, she whipped me. Her coin is right here. Look at that. Denied. That was interesting. Let's see. What do I want to get? Let me get a claw. Oh no. We'll push out. So I think we're going to see a more normalized meta later on in the game with the game's progression and new champions and things. But for now, we've kind of got this hard push meta, which makes a lot of sense because you get so much out of those early pushes and those early tower and objective drops. The other thing that really highly enforces pushing is the EMP minions, which, if you don't know, there's only 2 EMP drones, and the EMPs are great for pushing down lanes and setting up ganks. So with those being in the middle of the lane, it's highly enforced to just push your top and your bottom lane, because it actually leaves an opening for your laners, or just your laners and your jungler to grab an EMP. So highly enforced pushing. You try to win your lane advantage early, and I don't know, it progresses you through the mid game into the late game extremely well when you really stress getting those advantages. So that's my small take on the meta. As far as like just traditional laning goes, I think there's a lot more that goes into the meta that is a little bit harder to realize, like where you should go once things finish. You know what I mean? Like that's something that you kind of just have to understand and see as a smart player if you're playing in solo queue and playing with people that you're not, conditioned to play with, or playing with people that you're in a party chat with. So basically this kind of goes into how to affect a game as an individual, because I ask myself that question a lot whenever I'm playing and I consider myself a higher level player, is how do I affect the game on an individual level? I'm just one guy in 5, and I usually play jungle, which luckily for me has a high impact on the game at all times, as opposed to just someone who has to like finish their laning phase and then has an impact on the game, or someone who has to roam during their laning phase to have an impact on the game. And so for me, the best way that I like to impact the game is just making sure I'm really, really aware. Having map awareness can like be the difference between you winning and losing a map. If you see an opening to go get a kill, or you see an opening to utilize your EMP, your 8-second EMP that you and your team scored, then you need to take it, because that one turret, that one global advantage could be the difference between winning and losing. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that open. I want to go into mid, help them out. I saw the mecha going, so I don't want to leave them out. Oh man, she's got Mega Rod. She's a real mecha. Oh man, Jesus. Let's focus down the mecha. Sure. Okay, so she's gone. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cat. You won't come back. I know you won't. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna get on your point and wait for your teammates to come back, because that's probably what's gonna happen. So yeah, oh man. Oh my god. Come back. Don't be such a bitch. Wow, I just got crit so hard by her. That's pretty fun. Okay, so we're gonna finish that. And why not buy this? So yeah, I don't know. The best way I think that you could impact a game as an individual is just being really aware, knowing kind of like what your team needs to do, knowing the best time to go for Leviathan and Raider, having really smart positioning in your team fights, having really smart focus in your team fights, making sure that you are at very least pinging for major objectives. And I don't know, that's just the best way you can affect the game. So I'm just going to be pretty much playing the rest of this one out. This is actually going a little bit longer than I expected. We're kind of fed, and it's like taking us a little while to get like more than 3 points, which I kind of expected we would already have. That mecha's scary, man. I don't want to... No, the Catwoman's scary, actually. That Mega Rod is literally ridiculous. Oh, yeah. When she crits, I feel like it hits me. Oh my god, can't do it. Can't hold points, I didn't have any spells up. This is kind of bad. Their mecha is like pretty fed. Ally control point neutralized. No, it doesn't do effects. I don't know. I felt like that shit was critting me, which sucked. Oh my god. Too bad her ult doesn't do that much. She still did a lot of damage though. Got mid opening up pretty soon. I like this map. I actually really enjoy Gotham Heights a lot. It's really fun, so I like to play it. I need to make me some new overlays, man. I had one that I liked the other day, and I accidentally didn't save it. And I was pretty sad because I made it specifically for this map. But I'm still learning how to do like design work and stuff, so I don't know. I haven't quite got anything. Another thing, guys, like I haven't posted a video in like 5 days. The main reason for that is I've been getting in a lot of games on Gotham Heights or on Gotham Divided and trying to show like how I affect the game as an individual and like the things that I do when playing with newer players or playing with players that just aren't conditioned to the game. Wow, Catwoman just shits on me. I'm literally just dead. She's gonna whip me on dead. Okay. How much crit does she have? Jesus, yeah, she's stacking crit. Okay, but I've been getting a lot of AFKs, like tons of AFKs. It's a ridiculous amount. In fact, I actually have like a blacklist for people that AFK, and I just have it on my desktop. So if you AFK a game with me, I'm never playing a game with you. So that's just my take on the game. If you guys are new, don't quit out of games because you look like a total douchebag when you do that, and then nobody wants to play with you. So I'm actually not even doing good on this game. I'm just talking a lot and then getting shit on by the Catwoman the whole game because she got really fed. The Catwoman and the Mecha have like been raping me, and the Mecha doesn't even have that much like good items. Actually, doesn't have good items. But we'll get this and then go take me. Actually, I don't even care about getting this. You get the robots anyways off of getting mid, and I want to help Flash get mid, so don't want to leave him hanging. So yeah, I'm hoping, oh yeah, back to what I was saying. If you guys leave me comments and leave me suggestions, then I can like post things on what you guys are interested in and things like that, because that helps me out a lot. I don't always know what to make videos on. I don't know what you guys are looking for. Nope. Sorry, Cat. Nope. Wow, sure. Thanks. Nice ham, bro. Nice ham. I hate having bad teammates. It frustrates me. He could have saved my life there. He still hasn't hammed, I don't think. I still have not seen him throw his ham. Okay. Oh, there it is. Did you look at that? He could have saved my life. So yeah, give me ideas, ask questions. Especially if you're really new to the game, you have no idea what you're doing. Well, don't ask me that question. That's really hard to answer. But ask questions enough to where, like, if it's practical and it's something I can answer in a small video or in a 10-minute video max or something like that, I can actually go through a game, or I'll just do a full live game covering whatever it is that your question is, because that's always fun as well. Especially if I can do things live, you actually get to see it firsthand as opposed to me just talking about it. Like right now, this game, I'm talking about meta of Gotham Heights, or Gotham Divided, because I knew it wouldn't take me very long, and in a live game, I would probably just get AFKs and not do so well. So yeah, feel free to ask questions. Always just leave me a comment saying if you like the video, leave me a like and something like that. It helps me out. It makes me feel better whenever I go back to my videos and I can see that people are actually not just viewing it, because I can see that I'm getting views on my videos, especially if I don't upload too often. Certain videos will actually get really good views, and that always makes me feel good. But getting comments makes me feel better. I have a live stream. I don't really stream this game as much as I'd like to. I'm hoping to do that once this game gets a little bit more viewers to the game, because I could spend like a 6 to 7 hour day streaming the game, and if I think about it, that's like 6 or 7 hours of videos I could have just been making and storing up for you guys to upload every single day. And although I'm not doing that either, I would much rather be doing that instead of whatever it is that I have been doing, because streaming is just really long and tedious, and it doesn't always go the way that I'd like it to. So I did not do the math on that right. Oh well. This guy's dropping, and we should be winning pretty soon. I need more pages. I need Turbine to give me more ant pages, so that way I can have marksman augments and tank and assassin pages. Like right now, I really want to make a unique assassin page for Gaslight Catwoman, and I just haven't had. I don't have the room to do it because I play some of my tanky junglers so much more often. So, and if you guys aren't familiar with augment pages, maybe I'll do a video tutorial talking about augments and which mods and which things I think are better, or just talk about why you would take certain things over others, and different strategies that build around the different augments and pages and things. because I think that could be an interesting, good video that would help you guys out, especially if you're new. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Let's see. Let's go into a Coda Blade. Why not? I actually kind of was hoping. I don't know. I got the Claw of Horus to deal with some of the AD, but it's not helping that much. I don't really want to deviate too much into a defensive build. I like to stay offensive with my ADCs or my Marksman. So, yeah, this one's really already over. It's just taking forever to finish. Look at her. Oh my god. Ah! Catwoman crit is just so frustrating. You can't do anything with them. She just, like, hawks me down and finds me. What a douche. Well, as long as we hold these 3 points, the game will be over in, like, a couple minutes. Poor cat. Jeez, Flash is so strong. He doesn't even have that, like, he's got a really defensive build, actually, and he just does a lot of damage. Flash late game is ridiculous. So, I was trying to hit a 2.0 kill death at the very end, too. All I needed was, like, 2 more kills, and I got killed again. Jeez, that mecha, that AD mecha does so much damage, but not optimal, sorry. Not how I would play her, guys. If you guys are looking to build mecha, build her full power. Get used to not having attack speed on mecha. Alright, so that's the game. We'll go ahead and take a look at the ending score. I already said GG. So we'll take a look at the ending score. And, oh my god, look at that. Invite. 10 and 7. Pretty good game. Alright, guys. Remember, leave me a comment. Let me know if you liked the video, or at least let me know if you have any ideas. And I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.